Google Stitch 2 paired with Claude Code is the best workflow that I have found to build websites that actually look professional, not AI slop. So here's what I built in under 30 minutes. I have a fully responsive, custom animations, unique typography, and it started as nothing but just a few interest screenshots in an AI design tool. Let me show you exactly how I did it. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Nick. I've spent the last 2 years helping companies implementing AI and helping hundreds of entrepreneurs build AI business. And one of the biggest mistakes that I see businesses making right now is launching with a website that looks identical to every other AI generated template. Now, your website, it is usually the first thing that a potential client or customer sees. And if it looks like it was made by the same AI as everybody else, you've already lost a little bit of credibility before they even read a word. Now, normally I wouldn't recommend even spending a lot of time on your website, but today we're going to be fixing exactly that because this will take you, if done right, only about 30 minutes to create a $10,000 website. And here's something that most people don't even think about. It's that every AI website builder right now, whether that's VO, Lovable, Bolt, they all go straight from your prompt to code. That just means that you're limited by what HTML and Tailwind components can actually do. And that's why every AI generated site ends up looking the same. Same hero section, same card layout, same generic feel. And the step that's missing is the design. So if you've ever worked with a real web agency, they don't start with code, they start with design. Figma mockups, mood boards, and figure out what it should look like before they actually build it. Now, Google Stitch 2, it brings that step back. So it generates images first, completely unconstrained by any coding language, and then it converts those images into actual UI. And that's why the output looks fundamentally different from anything else out there. And when you actually pair Stitch with Claude Code to build the site for you, you get something that looks like a premium agency website built in under an hour. So let me just go ahead and walk you through it. But really quick, if you have not heard of these tools, Google's Stitch 2, it is just a free AI design tool from Google. You give it a prompt, reference images, or even a URL of an existing website, and it then generates full UI designs. It's not code, it's actual visual designs, like what a designer would hand you in Figma. It also builds you out a complete design system for you. So your color palette, your fonts, everything, so that your brand, it is staying consistent across all your pages. Now, Claude Code, if you live under a rock, this is an AI coding assistant that lives right inside your code editor. So you describe what you want, and it just writes the code, it installs the libraries, and it runs the whole thing for you. It's essentially just like having a developer on call. But here's why we're actually combining them. It's because Stitch, it handles the designs, the part that makes your site actually look unique. And then Claude Code, it will handle the build, turning that design into a real working animated website. So we have the design plus the build. That is the workflow right there, and that's what we're about to set up right now. So let's get into it. For this first step, I just need some simple design inspiration. So I'm not going to be designing anything from scratch in my head. I'm not very creative, and maybe you're not either. So I'm just going to grab a few reference images. I'm just going to simply search up for an AI SaaS landing page, dark mode. So let's see if we can find anything within here. All right, there's already thousands, much more than I actually anticipated. Let's click on, this purple one looks relatively cool. Let's see if we can find a few others. Maybe something, this looks pretty solid. Driving growth with AI or full service AI automation. This looks good enough. Let's go with this one. I'm going to select this one. Let's add a couple others. I'm just going to add this in a random page that it's going to create for me. We'll add this one, add that one to the board. This one looks pretty solid as well. Let's add this, save this into right there. And let's maybe do one more. Let's see. Scroll down a little bit. All right, I just found another one that I really like. So I'm going to save this one as well. Throw this into the board. And now we have a few ideas, a few different designs. I think that look pretty premium. And just know, these do not need to be perfect. They're just going to be reference points for the AI and just a relatively similar structure or reference for AI to be following and build something off of. Now for the next piece, just pull up Google Stitch. So you can search up in your browser, Google Stitch, and it'll be one of the top ones. Pull that up. Now, once we're inside of Stitch, you will just simply flick to the web version. This is going to allow us to actually format Insta 16:9 as opposed to anything else. What we're going to do is I want to first drag over my reference images from Pinterest. So let's go ahead and go grab those really quickly. We'll go to our save. You can see all pins, and let's just copy these over, or let's rather just download them. And we will just throw them inside of Google Stitch. And before we actually start uploading these, want to make sure that we are actually going to be selecting the redesign. This is going to allow us to just redesign any existing apps or sites with Nano Banana, and we could just attach our screenshots. So let's go ahead and add our downloads. and go from there. I'm just going to type in a simple prompt: design a gorgeous landing page for an AI customer support platform called Reply AI. Use the typography style from image 1 and the color and layout feel from image 2. I want a bold hero section with a headline and CTA button, a company logo bar, feature cards, and a clean modern footer. Make it look premium and unique. Now let's just go ahead and click generate. On the left-hand side, you'll notice that it would soon show up as a brand new project and the inputs and where you can actually interact with the chat. Beyond that, you also have this down here. So if you actually start getting this generated, you can see it's very similar to Figma, or if you've used any other platforms like Framer, this is exactly how it looks. Now, next up, it's going to start generating the new screen of what we actually want our platform to be looking like. And obviously, we have our reference images right here. All right, a few seconds later, we now have our premium landing page. We have Reply AI Premium, elevate customer support with AI. So you can see the button that I was asking for, it's nice and shiny. We have some dummy testimonials, some modules just breaking down some of our services. And then here's the footer. Extremely simple. This is exactly what we asked for. You'll notice that this is already different from your typical AI template, where a typical AI template is going to be really blocky. It's going to just have that feel that AI has generated it, which I think you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, if you notice up at the top, there's a few different sections. So you have the generate, where you can just come up with different variations. You can regenerate it. You can also come up with a mobile app version. It's going to come up with, well, it looks like this one is already a mobile application with just the size that it currently is inherently. So if I just click on this and let's do generate another variation, let's just do, we'll do 2 different variations and we'll see what this looks like. Once that's generating, I'm also going to generate a mobile app version and see how this turns out. So right away, it's going to come up with those 2 that we just asked for on the right-hand side. So it's going to keep stacking along. All right, so this is finished up. We have a few different versions. So we just have another mobile landing page. Yeah, just as I thought, this is the exact resolution of mobile. So we have the second web version. This one's not as favorable as the other one. And now we have another variation. Looks like kind of like the Halo theme. Reply AI Premium, elevate customer support. We have the green button, and this is really the exact same as this version, except it's just different colors and it's a little bit more blocky, and the topography is just a little different as well. Let's say none of these we are satisfied with and we want it to continue working. So maybe I wanted to copy like this exact style and go with this. So what we can say inside of here is, I want you to generate another one, but make it more similar to this reference image. Now it's going to be as simple as just generating another copy that's going to, now it's just going to be simple as stacking that on. So down at the bottom, it's actually creating 2 different variations. I don't know why it created 2, but anyways, it's coming up with one. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more similar to this. I really like how this one is, I like the feng shui, if that's the proper term for that. Okay, sweet. So we have our first variation, Reply AI. It's not really saying much about our company or our product, whatever it is that we're going to be selling, but you see down at the bottom, it has some more information. And here's another version of this. Now from here, let's just choose one of these. We'll go with, we'll do this first one. I think it's a little bit cleaner, and we'll have this one be the one that we will build on top of. Now let's just see what Stitch can actually do as a design system. So this is the most important and powerful part of what Stitch is actually capable of. So I'm actually going to do, I'm just going to click on this, go to Design Systems on the right-hand panel. We're going to create a brand new design system. And we're going to go with the second option, which is creating from Reply AI Artistic Bento Mobile Landing. We'll choose that one, and we'll see what it's going to be able to do. We'll click on the plus button and we'll choose create from Reply AI Artistic Bento Mobile Landing. It'll say something a little bit different, but we're going to keep the mode as dark, but you could also change it to be light. Seed color, we'll keep everything inside of here. But this is where you're going to be able to change your palette, change any secondary colors, primary, tertiary, neutral, and also the font. So if there's any specific that you do not like about this, you'll be able to change it very easily. Now, if you navigate to the design.md, this is where you'll be able to just say specifically what you want changed or how you want this to be altered and adjusted. So what it actually opens up is this theme section. So we could look at the current mode. So it's listing out that it is a dark mode. So this is everything that it is finding about our landing page right now. So it found that the seed color is this purple, bluish. Here's the color theme, the color palette. We have the primary, secondary, tertiary, the neutral, and the specific font that we're using, and the corner radius. Now, if we navigate to the design.md, this is what we would actually be able to pass to AI. So if we wanted to move this over to Claude, which we will be doing very soon, we'll be able to see exactly what this is. So looking at what the actual file is, and then we can just give this straight to Claude Code. Now, if we wanted to, we could change any of these colors. So if we want to change the seed color maybe to something a little bit different, we will be able to do so. So maybe change that to a white, and then the primary, let's have the primary be like maybe a yellow, and we'll be able to click on save. And now we can pass this into Claude with these changes, but that may come up being a little bit ugly, but I guess we'll see. We could always change it later. So now if we just back up a little bit, we'll be able to go up to the top. We can see here's the new design system. So this is what everything is going to look like. So once you actually save this design system that I had done right here, what's going to happen is this is going to be locked in, and every page that you build in this project, it is going to inherit these specific colors and the fonts automatically that we selected. And this is what makes this way more than just a one-page trick. And by the way, before we move on, you can also feed stitch just a URL of any existing website, whether that's like my current website or something else that you want to reference, and it'll completely redesign it for you. So if you already have a site and you want it to just refresh it, that's an option too. So what we can do is I'm just going to say, I want you to redesign this website for me. And I'm just going to provide it with my actual website, and we'll see what it looks like in this specific system design. Now, whilst that is generating, it's worth noting that you can change any of these however you would like. And by doing so, you can go to modify, you can annotate things. Okay, so it just finished generating my website and everything. So if I actually pull up my website and what it looks like right now. So here's what it looks like. You can scroll down. Here is some of our featured videos, all that good stuff. We also have our navigation bar, but going back into Stitch, here's what it's done. I mean, it looks like it completely gave some different avatars. Of course, it didn't have the files of what it actually, what those people should look like. But anyways, just redesigning some things. We can continue refining this as we would like, but just for first variation without any prompting or anything outside of that, I think that's doing a decent job. But moving forward, if you actually wanted to employ a strategy like this, you would want it to give some direction. Now, what you could even do further is, if you would like, you can go ahead and select any of these buttons right here. Let's say we want to customize this header right here. So we can just drag that, and it's going to input it into this box right here. And we could say specifically any edits that we would like to make, just prompt this to be a little bit different. And if you would also like to make any other edits beyond that, you can use this direct edit right here, and you'll be able to select anything specific on here. All right, now anyways, let's move on. I've actually recreated one more that's going to be similar to this beginning reference image, and we now have your AI sales perfected. This is just a redesign of our current website. And let's use this, and we will start exporting it. So we're just going to go to export. We'll download this as AI Studio Preview. All right, now anyways, that's enough tweaking and adjusting. So I've actually redesigned it and going with an option that looks like this. So again, this is just a redesign of my current website, and it is just using this beginning reference image. So we're going to click on this. We're going to now export this, and we're going to move it into Claude Code. First, to do so, we need to download this as a zip. We'll export this, and this is going to give us a specific zip file with the HTML and the design system file. Now let's just turn this into a real website and make it all combined together. The first thing you'll need to do is just go ahead and click on the Stitch project and just unzip it. So once you unzip it, it'll then go ahead and make it into a folder that'll look a little something like this, where you get the design.md and just a screenshot of the landing page. So now I am inside of my IDE. I've just opened up the Stitch projects, and we're going to now utilize Claude Code. If you don't have any of this installed, just find an IDE. You can use VS Code, you can use Cursor, you can use Windsurf. I mean, there's so many different options out there. It doesn't really matter. And you're just going to open up the file that you had just created. So we have the design MD and the screenshot. Now with this, we'll just open up Claude Code. All right, so we got Claude Code open. And by the way, if you don't have it installed, you can just navigate to your extensions. You can just type out Claude Code, and you'll just be able to install it from here and log into your account via your subscription, or you can use an API key if you want to pay more. Now anyways, what I'm simply just going to type out is we'll first run this. I've got a design exported from Google Stitch in this project. Check the HTML in the design system markdown file. I need you to build this into a proper React application. Here's what I want. Use the exact fonts, the colors, and spacing from the design system file. Don't improvise on the brand. Add scroll triggered animations for each section as it enters the viewport. The hero section needs a subtle animation background, something that moves slowly and feels premium. Hover states on all interactive elements like the cards and the buttons. A fully responsive system. It needs to look good on mobile and desktop, and spin up a local dev server when you are done so I can actually preview it. So it's asking for some permissions, and we're just going to allow everything. So very high level, what I've done is I have just given it the design system to follow. I've asked it for scroll animations and all the hover effects, all the nuances, and told it to just get a local preview running, and we'll see what it does. We'll be able to get a prototype of what this actually looks like very soon. What's actually going on in the back end, it is just going to be reading the Stitch files that we have right over here, and then it's going to be initializing the React project, installing the dependencies, creating all of the components, and all the necessary nuances that we are asking for. So we have some new folders that it's spinning up. It's running through everything right now. We'll come back in a second once it's actually finished generating, which should be a couple minutes. All right, so that is finished. Only took about 2 minutes, and now the app is live. Here's what it built. Here's the structure. Here's the design system compliance and animations and interactivity. But all we really care about is this local host. Let's actually just open this up, see what it looks like. So we have our AI sales perfected. We have the voice agents, the engineering, trusted partners. So we have your AI sales perfected. So right off the bat, it really doesn't look too similar to the reference image that it actually has. So let's pull that up first. So here's the reference image that we provided it. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and copy this and provide this into the chat. I'm going to say, this looks nothing like the reference image. I need you to tweak it to make it look exactly the same. So now we'll just run that off and see what we get. Okay, so this is finished generating, and here is what the second variation actually looks like. So we expand this a little bit, and more or less, I mean, for the second run without much other revisions or additional prompting and requests for changes, I think this is very solid. So the overall layout, it's matching, typography, it's the same, but it's definitely not as perfect as this other screen. And that's where you're just going to have to describe some of the notices and some other things that you would like to change about this. Anyway, so now what we can do from here is just provide it with a lot more revisions and add any more tweaks that we would like to be making. Or you can even go back into Stitch and you can create some more websites, create some more designs, and then extract all those files and get some more specific information, then to provide that back to Claude Code. And then inside of Claude Code, you just provide it access with your VPS or wherever you're actually storing and hosting your website. And you can throw this on there. So if you're using this on and hosting this on Go High Level or wherever else, you can absolutely deploy it there. You can just tell Claude Code to deploy it for you. It's going to be as simple as that. So you can either use computer use, where it's just going to actually take control of your computer, or you can just run some API calls, or you can just take this entire framing and all of the code, and you can throw it inside of your website. So it's going to be that simple to deploy it and run this. You could also repeat this for any other project. So if you need a pricing page, you need a dashboard, not just a simple website, or maybe just an about page, you've already got the brand locked in, the colors, the fonts, the feel. You just keep building on top of it. And then from here, again, if you wanted to take it further, you can add your authentication. You can use something like Supabase. You can use payments with Stripe, deploy this to Vercel, all through Claude Code. I didn't do that in this video because honestly, the design workflow is what actually matters the most, and getting the integrations actually working, that's the easier part. But there's also a Stitch MCP server, meaning you can connect Stitch directly to Claude Code and generate designs programmatically. And that's a whole different level of scale. And if you actually want to implement that, you could just simply type over into Claude Code and you could just say, I need you to install the Google Stitch MCP server for me. And it's going to be as simple as just having Claude run everything for you. Now, whether you're running a service business, an e-commerce brand, a coaching practice, an agency, whatever it is, if you just have a website, this is how you stand out. Everyone else, they're using VO and Lovable and getting the exact same output. You're starting from custom design and delivering something that actually looks premium and just completely different. It's a much better change of pace. And if you're building websites for clients, this is a real service that you can sell. I've seen people charge $3,000 to $5,000 $5,000 for sites built exactly like this. The client, they get a $10,000 look that you built it in under an hour. And that is a real business. Now, if you want to actually learn how to deploy, build, and sell AI services just like this, I've got a free Skull community of over 18,000 people in it. Link is down below in the description. We share workflows, strategies, and real results. And if you're a business owner looking for us to implement solutions just like this inside of your business, then click on the link down below, check out our newsletter, or book in a call with our team. And I'll see you guys within the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.